Okay, so Kamala Harris won the debate in the eyes of the most famous childless cat lady in the world. That would be Taylor Swift, who endorsed Harris on social media, writing in part, recently I was made aware that AI of me falsely endorsing Donald Trump's presidential run was posted to his site. The simplest way to combat misinformation is with the truth. I will be casting my vote for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz in the 2024 presidential election. So this is almost overshadowing the debate itself, this news. So what do you guys think of the intricacies of that Instagram message?
Listen, I don't want to say that I manifested this, but maybe I did. I posted recently that I predict that it will take Pennsylvania's most famous resident, AKA Taylor Swift, to tip the scales in Kamala Harris's favor in this election.
And so Taylor saw that and then made the announcement.
And then Taylor saw it, and then she posted it. Listen, there are a lot of people who are upset about this. There's a contingent of people who are like, celebrities should keep their nose out of politics. This is not a popularity contest. She should just keep her mouth shut. If that bothers you, she's not talking to you. Because why do you want a celebrity endorsement? It's because they can reach people that candidate cannot reach. And therefore, that's why you want Taylor Swift to endorse you. Let me remind you, she has 283 million followers on Instagram who saw that message last night. There also happens to be 31 million new voters this U.S. election cycle. And most of them are young, new voters. Guess who Taylor's fan base is? You know, they did a survey about who her demographics are, and 66% of her fan base is age 43 and younger. So when she does that move, it's not because, you know, you want to flip somebody. It's because you want to say to somebody who doesn't care about politics, maybe you should care, and here's where I'm going. So I think we just saw the election won for Kamala. I do.
Do you think it'll get out the vote, though? Do you think those young people will go to
That army of people,
Yeah.
I have a Swiftie at home. She's the boss of my house, and if we were in the States, she would bully us into voting for who Taylor Swift wanted us to vote for. So I feel like you can't underestimate. You cannot I think it was more important than the debate, as you said. I think it's going to make a huge difference to galvanize young people to vote.
It's different. It's difficult to quantify sort of the Taylor Swift endorsement effect. We all know that she has endorsed in the past, but in 2023, the New York Times just wrote about this. She put out a call. It was a non-election year, obviously, and she just put out a call, make sure to register to vote, go to vote.org. And vote.org that very day had 35,000 new registered voters, which made them scared. So that is sort of a little indication, a metric of what could happen, I suppose. It'll be interesting.
The timing of the announcement was really interesting, too. I mean, I always thought she was going to endorse Harris, as a lot of us did, but she did it right after the debate. And I thought, at first I was thinking, oh, it's curious that she didn't wait a few days, but I actually think this was really smart, because if she had waited a few days, even if she was going to endorse Harris, maybe she would open herself up to the criticism that she was waiting to read the analysis to see how full-throated that endorsement might be. But she watched the debate, she made her decision, and my favorite part of her announcement, and in terms of getting young people not just to vote, but interested in democracy and the process, she said, do your own research. And I think that's amazing, because it's an incredible message, regardless of how young people vote. And I remember in the 80s and 90s, remember Rock the Vote? They had those big concerts with like dozens of bands. She possesses like 100 times that influence embodied in one person. So the fact that she's telling young people to get interested in the system, to me, is a huge win.
You know what? All that we're waiting for, I'm going to manifest something else. The only thing we're waiting for is the next Rock the Vote concert headlined by Taylor and Beyonce. Okay.
Manifesting.
If you're watching and listening, it's going to happen.
I am a very influential person.
Clearly.
And modest.
Hey, you, come a bit closer. We've got so many more must-see interviews, spicy debates, lifestyle tips, and pop culture moments. So subscribe to our channel by tapping the logo below and don't miss out.